page. Only one game off equaling Bayern Munich's European record of 61. So of course you have it. Real Madrid on course to make history. The Calderon to celebrate its 50th match in the Champions League. That will be on Wednesday night and against Real Madrid. Yes, Atletico Madrid will welcome Real Madrid. Yes, needing a mountain to climb. Digne is injured and Barca are without fullbacks for Las Palmas as they look at the possibility of defending their La Liga title. And finally from RS, Leganes face Betis. Another 4 points necessary for Leganes to ensure survival. We're still, of course, telling you what the papers are saying this morning. Inside La Liga, we turn our attention to Madrid-based Mundo Deportivo. Only the signature is missing. We're told that Barcelona are ensuring that they are only missing the date for announcing Messi's renewal until 2020. Bartomeu, president of the club side, and Messi's father have advanced in talks, and the club is set. They are set to, of course, re-sign the papers and sign an extension to the current contract of Lionel Messi. Another headline on the front page of Mundo Deportivo reads, the Galacticans in an unexpected mess. Deportivo 1, Espanyol 2. Deportivo not safe. Espanyol, of course, safe. Zidane to play Team A in Champions League. Death of Jorge, manager of Diego Maradona. Headlines you can use from Mundo Deportivo. I've been giving you the headlines. It is time for us to go to our talking point. You can hit us via social media. Which team has dominated in the past decade inside La Liga in Europe? We're talking about two teams. Which one has dominated more? Is it Barcelona or Real Madrid? Hit us up at 889 Brilla FM using the hashtag Inside La Liga on Facebook. Sports Radio Brilla FM is our page address. Go on to post your comments and your contributions after liking our page. We start off with this one. The agent of Atletico Madrid, Theo Hernandez, has claimed that Real Madrid and Barcelona have both offered to meet the left back's 24 million euros release clause. Yes, Theo signed a new contract with Atletico Madrid prior to joining Alaves on loan last summer, but the France under-20 international has gathered experience, and now he is, of course, getting interest from Los Colcheros, two biggest rivals, thanks to a breathtaking campaign in the colors of Alaves right there at the Mendy Zoroza. In a separate but related development inside La Liga, Athletic Bilbao's hopes of European football, European qualification, yes, were damaged as they suffered a 1-0 defeat at Deportivo Alaves. The man we just talked about, Theo Hernandez, he of course scored in, of course, the second half, and that meant Ernesto Valverde's side, Athletic Bilbao, are now clinging on to 6th place on goals difference over rivals Real Sociedad, who end the draw at Sevilla on Friday night. The highly rated left back Hernandez grabbed his first La Liga goal in style when he lashed home a left-footed shot from the edge of the box following a corner kick. Yes, Bilbao defeat ended. Yes, it ended a run of 4 consecutive wins and also extinguished their slim hopes of reaching the top 4 inside La Liga. Alaves are now assured of a top half finish as they are 6 points clear of 11th place. Alaves with 2 games remaining and a superior head-to-head record inside La Liga. Let's of course tell you that in the meantime, Atletico Madrid coach Diego Simeone is insisting today that overturning a 3-0 deficit in the Champions League semi-final return leg against Real Madrid is not impossible. It's not impossible for his team, and of course Atletico Madrid. Atleti bounced back from their defeat at the Santiago Bernabeu with a 1-0 victory over Aiba only on Saturday night to all but confirm third place inside La Liga, and Simeone believes his side are capable, very capable of defying the odds when they face Los Blancos Real Madrid in the second leg, of course, on Wednesday night. I'm staying with Atletico Madrid and inside La Liga. Let's inform you this beautiful day that the club has stoked the upcoming derby, the derby fire, with controversial tweets. I tell you, they have been stoking the fire and they've continued controversial tweets, and I can tell you that it's a Twitter campaign. Tweets posted by Atletico Madrid on Saturday night have proved controversial, with fans of Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid giving it interpretations, and they say it's a big dig at Real Madrid because before the first leg, Real Madrid also had a tweet. Yes, Real Madrid angered club rivals and city rivals with a banner displayed ahead of last week's Champions League first leg semi-final. But of course, Athletic Madrid have fired back. They have fired back, and indeed, Real Madrid referred to their wins against Athletic Madrid in Lisbon and in Milan. Yes, those finals by asking how it felt to lose in the final and how Atletico, they of course have now responded. It remains of course very, very clear. Know how to win, know how to lose was their tweet, and alongside a hashtag no lo puente entende, which means in Spanish they cannot understand it in English. Athletic Madrid have even followed up with another tweet that reads, I love you for your values, not what you can win. The same hashtag, they cannot understand it in Spanish, of course coming from Athletic Madrid. So you can say that the die is cast. The stage is set on Wednesday night inside the Vicente Calderon in the heart of Madrid, in the heart of Spain. Atletico Madrid will try to of course make it the mother and the father of all comebacks against Real Madrid. 3-0 they trail from the first leg, and they've been doing it on social media, on Twitter, telling them yes, you know how to win, and of course you know how to lose. Let's go elsewhere inside La Liga, inside Spain. We can inform you that Barcelona assistant coach Juan Carlos Onzue is Celta Vigo's first choice to replace Eduardo Berizzo as coach of the team this summer. This is according to reports in Spain. Onzue was Luis Enrique's number 2 at Celta during the 2013-2014 campaign before following the Asturian to Barcelona. However, with Enrique set to step down, yes, we are told that the coach, the 50-year-old coach, is also amongst the candidates for the top job at Camp Nou. Berizzo, meanwhile, will be free to leave Celta on June the 30th as things stand, with no new contract presently on the table for him. Inside La Liga, we're still inside La Liga. The chance to finally make themselves safe for another La Liga season was passed by Deportivo La Coruña over the weekend as they went down at home 2-1 to Espanyol Barcelona. Though it will still be difficult. They still require Leganés and particularly Sporting Gijón to surprise everyone for Deportivo to fall and of course fall to the Segunda Division. They are hoping, the coach is not very, very happy. Pepe Mel is his name. He of course was not happy over the weekend, but he says that they can of course make things happen. They considered twice in the opening half of the game. Leo Baptistao and of course Gerard Moreno with the goals. Florin Andone with a 47-minute goal did not of course make it happen. That game ended 2-1. Staying with Deportivo La Coruña, let's tell you about one man. Last season he was with Deportivo La Coruña. He led the line, but these days he's in London. Arsenal striker Lucas Perez will be open. He says he will be open to returning to Deportivo La Coruña in the summer after admitting to his frustration over a perceived lack of opportunities at the Emirates in London. Lucas Perez, who moved to Arsenal from Deportivo last August, has made only 13 Premier League appearances for the club, scoring once while he barely featured in the Champions League. The forward feels he could have done more, he could have done better to help Arsenal challenge for honours, and he says right now I must go. In an interview granted to Spanish reporters, the man said if the opportunity comes, I should of course go back to Deportivo La Coruña. Let's of course go to the world of one man. He is of course a youngster. His name Tebogo Tiolane. Tebogo Tiolane plays for Jomo Cosmos in South Africa. He says he's looking forward to a 2-week trial stint with Spanish giants FC Barcelona. He plays of course in the National First Division in South Africa. His club side Jomo Cosmos has confirmed that Tiolane he was spotted by Barcelona scouts, and subsequently they have invited him for a 2-week assessment, a 2-week trial. The 22-year-old will be accompanied to the trip on that trip to Spain by Cosmos Academy player Bafana Shuawe, who is also heading for Barcelona. But of course the Barcelona Academy, that's how we want to of course stop right here. It's the news segment. Let's quickly go to the interactive segment where we ask one question: who has dominated more in Europe and of course in Spain in the past decade? Would you say it is Barcelona or would you say it is Real Madrid? Hit me up on Facebook at 889 Brilla FM, or better still Sports Radio Brilla FM. Like our page and then go on to post your comments and your contributions on Twitter at 889 Brilla FM. Use the hashtag Inside La Liga. We go straight to social media. We go straight to Twitter, where we have Josie Annie inside La Liga says, good day, Anthony. For me, I think it is FC Barcelona that has dominated in the last 10 years. What about Big Sam? He, of course, sends a tweet, says it has to be FC Barcelona. We're still taking your tweets and your comments on Facebook. Let's, of course, go to this one. Your name is Ume Chigoze. Says, this is why you all fail exams. A simple question. Who dominated Europe? Not who dominated, of course, La Liga. In short, he says, you should kneel down and repeat after me. Any demon reducing your sense, what are you waiting for? Okay, do a backflip. The words of Ume Chigoze. What about Don Chino Lawrence? Says, from 2007 to 2017, Madrid won the league 3 times. 2007, 2008, and in 2012, Capello, Bernat Schuster, and Mourinho, respectively. In those years, Barcelona won the league 6 times. 2009, 2010, 2011, 2013, 2015, and 2016. Pep Guardiola, Tito Villanova, and Luis Enrique. Champions League, Madrid 2 in those years. Barcelona, of course, 3. Copa del Rey, Barcelona 4, Madrid 2. So the difference is clear. FC Barcelona have been the dominant force in Spanish football and, of course, in European football. Sunday, Igoche Agbo says, in the words of Olamide, before you compare yourself to me, first shut down Malaysia, shut down Eco Hotel, and of course Africa. Madrid should first of all win 6 trophies in a single season to do the treble, win La Liga back to back before they can compare themselves to Barcelona, who has dominated more. I ask again, in Spain, in Europe, would you say it is Barcelona or Real Madrid? Keep those posts coming in. We are inside Spain, we are inside La Liga. Temi Lolua is here. Lawal says 2007 to 2007. Okay, I took that one before, you sent it again. Aaron Lodge says it has to be Barcelona. You can't take it away from them. Even the Real Madrid fans, they will know they once dominated, but their time is past. They were not consistent. It will be, of course, it will be 2 seasons or 3 seasons from now before they can catch Barcelona. We are still inside La Liga and we're still taking your posts and your comments. OKR4 Izuchuku says it is not a question. It's all about Catalan giants. It is all about Barcelona. Fossa Barcelona. Or Labode David or Lawuwo says it has to be Barcelona. Real Madrid will dominate in the next decade. But this past decade, it has to be FCB. And what about Andy Kingsley says, but let me help you. Olodos in the last decade means 2001 to 2010. So now, for those that have been watching, please give us the real answer. Yes, still inside La Liga. Andy Kingsley, thank you very much. And of course, Tunde Phoenix is here. Says he laughs out loud. Says it is definitely Real Madrid. I beg, make I go read the question again before answering. In the last decade, who has dominated more? Would you say it is Barcelona or Real Madrid? I have Frederick Peter Emeka says okay. Not ready for this one. Collins Victor is here. Says I'm a Madrid fan, but I say Barcelona have been the better force. They have dominated in the past decade. Isaac Alashi says I'm a Madrid fan too, but the truth must be told. Barcelona have dominated the past decade. What about Xbox? Eze Superkid says I don't think any of them have outshone each other. There's been no dominant team in the last decade. Chukuma Vaspa says Barcelona has done more. They have done more. They have done better. They can, of course, be adjudged as a team that has dominated more in the past decade. Franca Peter, Barcelona now winning team, winning the treble twice, winning, of course, 7 in the last 8 La Liga titles, winning Champions League and many Kings Cup. Barcelona is the force. They have dominated more. Ekere Okechuku says, good day. I have to be, you don't have to be a Real Madrid fan, and you don't have to, of course, give it to Real Madrid because they play. Okay, all mumbled up there, not very good. You can send another one. Unique Mbamoses says some okay, not gonna take that one. Using foul language there. Angel says Barcelona, of course, they have dominated more in the last 10 years. And now Wude Arinze says Barcelona by a far distance. They have dominated everything. I have Ogbonna AGK says the most dominant team in 2000. It has to be the great Barcelona. Kelechi Reigns Ntima says Barcelona is the team. Benga Kaide Samson says Barcelona. Madrid will dominate next decade. Taiwo Joshua Femi says Barcelona has to be the team. We're still inside La Liga right here on your frequency of champions. Still taking your posts and your messages. Marka Tunek says Barcelona all the way. Okeke Chima says Barcelona all the way. They have dominated the last 10 years. Let's take this one from Ayim Gabriel says Barcelona. No doubt about that. They have dominated and they are still dominating. Kelvin Jones says Real Madrid, of course. Real Madrid is the dominant team. Kingsley Nana Chukunonso says Barcelona all the way. Mustafa Adopisa Zubair says Real Madrid have been the dominant force in the last 10 years. Alhaji Aliyu Baladangiba says it has to be Barcelona. Emmanuel Cha says Barcelona. George Festus says Barcelona. Kojo Kilesu says Barcelona all the way. What about Hassan Islama Okwe says Barcelona Nani. What about Kingsley Pius David says Barcelona FCB. Benga Paul says I think it is Real Madrid, and he adds hashtag Hala Madrid. What about Chideski Michel says Barcelona. Adisa Bankole says nice one. It has to be FCB. It has to be Barcelona. Still Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Still inside La Liga. Finally, before we go, let's quickly take this one. Call me any is your name says Anthony. It has to be Real Madrid. AJ Moses says inside La Liga. The answer is no doubt. It is Barcelona. In the last 10 years, history says it all. Yes, followed by Madrid. Madrid will follow Barcelona, he says. And that's how we want to call it a wrap in today's edition of the show Inside La Liga. The only show on radio that takes you and focuses on Spain's Primera Division, Spain's Segunda Division, and much, much more. Anthony Beckerdermo remains my name. Let us do this again tomorrow. And don't forget, you can always hit us via the web, virtual radio on www.brilla.net. Watch us go live. Lifestyle news is there. Entertainment. Of course, you can also get, talking about live score and betting tips. It is on that note, I want to say my bye-bye. The action continues right about now. Stay right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. Anthony Beckerdermo once again is the name.